joined today by Brian Basting with Advanced Trading. Brian, as we talk about this wheat market, obviously we've been watching, the wheat condition here in the U.S. We've been looking at prices, which seem pretty good, talking about what's going on in the Black Sea region. But boy, there's a lot of world factors at play here.
You summarized that well, Clinton. That in contrast to corn, for example, where the closure of the ports has really supported the corn market in terms of limiting the exports from Ukraine. Ukraine is a key world exporter, but as we speak, record amounts of wheat are being shipped from Australia, Argentina, India, even Brazil is shipping more wheat than usual. So all these other countries have stepped forward and are aggressively shipping wheat. So the U.S. is not gaining that competitive advantage that it is, for example, in corn with the closure of the Ukraine ports. So just a caution note there that wheat is looking at some different fundamentals from the export side compared to corn especially. And as you mentioned, though, we've got some dry conditions out in the west, particularly in southern Kansas, southwest, Oklahoma, and Texas that bear monitoring.
As we talk about the wheat price here, and for wheat growers here at home, is there the risk there that we could get too bullish about this market?
I agree with that. Well said. I think there is a risk that to get caught up in the bullish enthusiasm because we've got some tremendously high prices currently, not only for 2022, Clinton, but also looking at 2023, because I do think we're going to see more acreage planted wheat here this fall, particularly in the northern hemisphere. So I would defend your balance sheet as a wheat producer. Look at this 2022 crop that hopefully it's going to be a good crop coming on here, and defend those prices we've got today, because as I mentioned earlier, we're looking at some strong world competition right now, even granting that Ukraine may not be shipping short term.
Yeah, as we know, wheat it's a global grain, and lots of countries grow it and are willing to ship it around the world. Brian, appreciate it as always. Thank you so much for being here. We'll be back with more Ag Day coming up in just a minute.